Let's welcome the fourth speaker. The fourth speaker is Ms. Saki Yukawa from the Takasaki City University of Economics. Ms. Yukawa, please recheck that your camera is on. The topic for the extemporaneous speech is, with COVID-19 forcing us to abandon our old ways of living, we're also quickly stepping into a new generation of the unknown. To establish this new reality as a new kind of motivating prologue for humanity, what specific actions must we take? Then, Ms. Yukawa, please be ready and start your best prologue.
Sure. Thank you, Master of Ceremonies and distinguished judges. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me ask you one question. In these days, COVID-19 forced us to abandon our old way of living. Then, how can we step the new generation of the unknown? Of course, we have to proceed the specific actions in our future generation, I think. So today, I'd like to talk about the importance of realizing the proper information about COVID-19 and how we can quickly and step in the prologue our new generation. As I said, firstly, to establish this new reality, it is important we have to realize the proper information. It is the reason why I think is that we have a possibility to have a wrong perspective. And now let me tell you an example. Before I realized the COVID-19, I didn't know about go to travel in travel agency. And when I saw the social media, like Twitter, I saw the news. I saw the article of go to travel, and I thought it is wrong because go to travel have a possibility to spread COVID-19. However, it is wrong. There are many thoughts of travel agency. Let me give you some example. For instance, travel agency have to work to live them, and travel agency have to work to live them. So they have to work to go to travel. And after the experience, I decided to realize. I began to decide to realize the wrong information about go to travel. So as I said, firstly, I think I realize I have a wrong realization to have a wrong information about go to travel and COVID-19. So, ladies and gentlemen, please keep in your mind that realizing the proper information is key to your step next generation. Thank you.
Let us welcome the fourth speaker. The fourth speaker is Ms. Saki Yukawa from Takasaki City University of Economics. Ms. Yukawa, please recheck that your camera is on. She will deliver her speech under the title, Visualize Your Goodwill. Visualize Your Goodwill. Then, Ms. Yukawa, please be ready for your speech and start your best prologue.
Sure. Thank you, Master of Ceremonies and distinguished judges. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. One day, I was struck with uncontrollable anger and sadness by one article on SNS. It's about the harassment that a pregnant woman has experienced on the train. She was about to sit down, but then a man in his 50s took the seat. She had to keep standing. I couldn't read this article as someone else's story because I remember that my mother had 2 miscarriages before I was born. When she told me about it, she looked really sad. If she hadn't had miscarriages, I might have had older brothers or sisters that I wish they had now. This memory made me sincerely hope that the woman in the article wouldn't have a miscarriage. Pregnant women are supposed to be protected and live without worries and stresses in society. In reality, however, they live having a lot of risks. I feel this present situation is totally wrong. Imagine the future when your partner, friend, or family member is pregnant and lives a painful life. I don't want that future. And I believe you don't want it either. We all need to change the current situation to avoid such a future. So today, I'd like to talk about what we can do to help pregnant women. I hope my speech can help realize a society where they can live their lives in peace. When a pregnant woman keeps standing, she's subjected to various risks. Keeping standing can cause a uterine contraction, make her lose balance and fall, or lead to poor blood circulation, which makes the lower half of the body get cold. All these can cause premature delivery, threaten premature labor, or a miscarriage. Also, they may have adverse influences on the fetus. To help avoid such risks, the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare established maternity mark in 2006. When pregnant women use public transportations, they can wear or tag this mark, which encourages people around them to be considerate. However, maternity mark is not working well now. About half of pregnant women do not use it, although they know they can. One of the reasons is shown in the result of the survey conducted by Econte Company Limited. About 1 out of 10 pregnant women have felt uncomfortable or even fearful for their physical safety because they were wearing the maternity mark. So they've stopped wearing it. Another reason is that a lot of pregnant women know that they can't have their seats even when wearing the mark anyway. Why do pregnant women have to give up taking a seat? Now, let me ask a question. Have you ever given them your seat? Actually, in a questionnaire by players, more than 60% of the respondents answered they couldn't. 2 main reasons were: 1, they didn't see maternity mark, and 2, they hesitated to talk to her. In contrast, in the survey by Econte, about 70% answered that they wanted to support pregnant women even though they want to. Thus, quite a few people cannot help pregnant women even though they want to. Now, how can we fill the gap between people's goodwill and their actions? Let me introduce one mark that people can wear for pregnant women. Last December, Mr. Shino Yusuke, an office worker, created a tag that read, "I give my seat," with a maternity mark pictogram. This is what it looks like. This tag came with this wish. One, pregnant women can talk to the person wearing it. And two, people who won't give their seats can do so. I empathized with this thought and purchased a tag. Furthermore, I contacted him to suggest an "I'll help you" tag. I thought this way, people will be able to offer not only their seats, but also more various helps to pregnant women. Mr. Shino answered that he had also had the same idea, but judged that showing a specific solution would be better. Also, the tag has a role of visualizing kindness. He believed that when it has spread in society, it will eventually turn to the mark that helps pregnant women widely, not just confined to seats. I can't agree more with these ideas, but only the few people like him and me. Society cannot be changed, and many pregnant women cannot be saved. So I'd like to share 2 ways you can do to change the situation. First, purchase the mark and wear it. You can buy a tag on the website of "I give my seat" mark. Saki yuzurimasu in Japanese. Please try accessing it on your PC, smartphone, or tablet during the intermission later. When you get the tag, wear it whenever you go out. Second, take advantage of social media and make the mark spread in society. One way is to follow the official account of the mark and retweet their posts. Another way is to post messages with the hashtag "I give my seat" on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and so on. People who read your posts can learn about the mark. Ladies and gentlemen, today I shared several ways you can do to help pregnant women. If each one of us takes action, we can surely help them. The more people buy "I give my seat" mark, wear it, and make it spread, the more people can help and save pregnant women. Whether they wear a maternity mark or not, they can live their social life in peace. One day, I read an article on SNS. It's about what one pregnant woman experienced on the train. She was about to sit down, but while she was standing, she noticed one person wearing "I'll give my seat" tag. She asked the person to give her the seat. The person immediately stood up and let her sit down. She was seated at ease and felt a goodwill with the person. That person must be the future you. Thank you.
Next, we have a question and answer period. Mr. Tamura, please.
All right, Saki-san, how are you?
I'm a little nervous, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you looked, you are enjoying your speech. Good job. Thank you very much for your speech.
Thank you.
So you are talking about one of the social issues about pregnant women being uncomfortable. So what some pregnant women, you said, are feeling uncomfortable wearing the badge that says "I'm a pregnant." So why is that? Why do they think that it gives them uncomfortable feelings by wearing the badge?
Yes, thank you for your question. Because some people have given them some people around pregnant women have given a dirty look and clicked the tank and even almost beat the lower abdomen and to pregnant women. So the pregnant women feel fearful of the physical safety. So, so it is because pregnant women do not wear maternity mark.
Why do they feel fearful by wearing the badge? What is the relationship between getting hurt and wearing the badge? I cannot see the connection between the two. Can you elaborate on that?
Okay, thank you for your question. And I think pregnant women, it is supposed to feel safe for pregnant women to wear a maternity mark. However, if pregnant women wear maternity mark, in this society, pregnant women feel uncomfortable or even fearful of physical safety. So I think if pregnant women, so when pregnant women feel fearful of their physical safety, pregnant women think they do not need to wear a maternity mark. I think.
Okay, Saki-san, final question from me. If you have a chance to meet the Tokyo governor, Ms. Koike, imagine that she's standing in front of you and she says that I'm going to grant your wish about pregnant women's system or anything. What kind of suggestion would you give to her to improve the situation for all the pregnant women?
Oh, sorry. One more time, please.
Yeah, so you have a chance to meet the Tokyo governor.
Okay.
And she said, Saki-san, I am going to grant your wish.
Grant?
Your suggestion will be taken. What kind of suggestion give in order to improve the environment for all the pregnant women in Tokyo?
Okay. So thank you for your question. I think it should be need to feel safety for pregnant women in the society. So I think one of the causes is we feel fear for their physical safety. So I should change the people who don't have goodwill and give some uncomfortable feeling to pregnant women. So I will suggest the idea that if people who don't have goodwill give some uncomfortable to pregnant women, government punish them and punish them by laws, and it is helpful for pregnant women, and it will change the more good society, I think.
All right, Saki-san, thank you so much. That's all from me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tamura and Ms. Yukawa. Now is the judging time.